Hello, how is it going? It is the first day of the owls. Also, I am wearing a Castlevania sweatshirt. I feel like I need to address it because it has profanities on it, but it's hashtag mood. I've been editing the previous week's vlog during my lunch break and then after work because it ended up still being an hour long. So that's okay, that's fine, right? I have posted a magical picture of the on the Instagram, and then spoke a lot on Twitter, which I will continue doing as much as I can. I'm uploading that video. It's sat on like 0% processing because it's like over an hour long for a very long time, but it seems to be at 95% now, so hopefully soon. And yeah, I've been just busy with socials and stuff, but I was trying my hardest to go as fast as I can through all of the things I needed to do so I can actually start doing the readathon. I'm so excited. I haven't decided what first I'm gonna do, but I have decided on what audiobook I'm gonna... Well, I say decided, it was really my only option because I wanted to do for the Curse of Dark and Lonely to like audiobook it, but I don't think it has an audiobook because I couldn't find it either on Script or Audible, so that's really weird. So I got myself the Remember in the Ashes because a lot of the other things are like graphic novels and comics and like a book that I don't want to audiobook that much. So, but I've listened to a sample and I actually quite like the narrator, which is a very important part for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna swap between the physical and the normal reading. Remember in the Ashes is the longest book I have here, maybe. Yeah, it doesn't have an audiobook, which is weird. But yeah, so we're gonna do the other one. Hello. I've decided to go with Ember in the Ashes because I want to sort of start it physically so that I understand more, because I feel like the beginning stage of, especially of a new series, is very important for me to actually read that physically so then I can continue on audiobook and still understand everything perfectly. So I'm gonna go and read that in like 15 minutes. I am doing a reading sprint on Twitter, so we're all gonna sit and read together. So yeah, I'm starting my Transfiguration read, and yeah, it's gonna be my second exam that has started, but this one's gonna like take a while. It's definitely not the next one that I finish, but excited to see how this goes. Hello, it's actually Wednesday today. Whoopsie daisies. So I have read and then listened to a little bit of the Ember in the Ashes, but honestly I've been working on so many things around everything or trying to interact with everyone online for the readathon that I haven't done a lot of actual reading. Well, not about, I'm here in the book, so not that bad. I have 75 pages down. It starts, I am actually really enjoying this. It starts basically with this girl and her brother and their grandparents being attacked, well, like raided in this world at night at their own house, and the brother has been taken because someone from the resistance of the empire have rented them out. So he's been taken, and then our main character, the girl main character, has to basically, like, she's ran away and she's trying to find the resistance and let them know that her brother needs like saving, and she has no one else to turn back to. She's completely alone. Her home has like burned down and she feels so guilty for running away, although she was told to run away, you know, all of that. And then we have another guy, the main character, who is a mask, which is basically like what I think is like a warrior, like that type of like soldier for the empire, but he hates it, and he's about to graduate the whole mask, is it mask? I think it's mask business, but he intends to actually run away straight after that. But if you run away, then you're caught, and all of them are caught, you're basically punished by death. So I'm assuming those two gonna collide at some point, but that is what this is about. And obviously it's about her proving to herself that she's not weak and also saving the brother. So that is the story, and I am on my lunch now, so I am going to read and hopefully finish my read for Arithmancy, which is the Rick and Morty comic. That's why I'm saying hopefully finish, because I have it right here on my Kindle app on the computer because I have a Kindle version, and obviously my Kindle is like not colorful, so I have to do it on the computer. But yeah, I'm gonna go sit down and go over this. This is based on Dungeons and Dragons, and it's also co-written by Patrick Rothfuss, who wrote The Name of the Wind. So I'm very, very excited to see how this goes, and hopefully it'll make me giggle a little bit because I woke up in a very terrible mood and I didn't sleep well for like 3 past nights. So it's a bit of like a you know, so this is probably very much in order. So it's actually 7 o'clock. We had an ancient runes class today on Twitter, so that was fun and scary. I have Cody coming over, which is really, really cool, and hopefully this time I'll actually show you. During lunch, I have read 32 pages, I think. Only that, really, of the comic. So this is my progress currently. And yeah, I actually did read 60 pages. I actually did read 60 pages of Legendary, but that is for work. While I was like trying to squeeze that in before emails and whatnot, because but that's not like, that was started way before and I'm just making my way through that, but I do not have that on my owls. But anyway, that is that. Hello, Cody. I actually showed her. We're actually picking some Harry Potter tea, and so I've picked the Luna Lovegood from actual potions shelf as well, because why not? And what did you pick?
I don't know how to say this. Oh, yeah, Tassomancy with Jelani.
It's close to what I think it would be.
It smells good though.
Mine has like lemon and stuff. I feel like it's a good blend. I like how it's changed. But yeah, this is Cody actually showing her face. We just chatted about life for a little bit.
Yeah.
And just gonna have some tea. Hey guys. I've edited a video and I wanted to then go for a long walk while listening to my audiobook and then have a bath. And I've been trying to do that for forever now. Every evening I'm like, oh, I want to take a bath, I want to take a bath, and then like I bury myself in work and I never do. But my editing program completely crashed. I had to unplug my computer like 3 times. I spent 3.5 hours trying to get that work, and then it didn't, and I ended up having to delete all of my presets of my like filters that I use on my editing, all of the pre-made things that I had, like my intro that I would just like drag over. All of that now is gone. And the same video that I've edited is gone. Plus I also spent another hour before that editing my mental health video, and then I scrapped it because I didn't like how I spoke there. It was just like I was just speaking in circles and I didn't say anything like useful. Needless to say, it is basically 10 o'clock and I have done none of those things that I wanted for my self-care, and we have like a D&D thing now, but I'm just gonna switch off, try not to worry about that thing because it's really stressed me out, because I was also afraid of my actual computer like crashing because I cannot afford that stuff. Yeah, but I'm just gonna remove myself from that, and I listened to like half of the chapter, so I'm in like half of the chapter of the Ember in the Ashes, and hopefully like after we're done playing with the guys and stuff, I can finish reading that just like physically. I feel like I need to swap to that a bit because my head is just too busy currently, like with my anxieties a little bit, so I can't really focus properly to when I'm listening. But yeah, I'm gonna go cozy up and maybe I'll record a little bit of what we play. So
likely because you can like Harry Potter.
Good thing I ate snails then.
Perhaps you eat some of that. So Guitara's eating snails, she's saving her rations. So you've got this demon lady munching on some snails.
Strange demon lady.
Alright, so you're gonna venture down further down the...
Hello, I thought I was filming and I wasn't. Anyway, it is Friday and I actually finished 2 things, but one of them is Not for Owls. I've been reading that for like a couple of months now whenever I have like any time between my work and emails and stuff like that, because it's for the read along for work, like as a side thing. So I finally finished it. As a read along host, like you prompt people and you speak about things that happen, but you don't really give your opinion. You prompt people to talk about their opinions, which is good because I wasn't the biggest fan. Yeah, unpopular opinion, I think I like the first one much better. I just really liked how it was structured better. I do think that the writing style has improved in this one, and there were some sentences that I really liked, like, you know, really spoke to me. And there are some bits that I really did appreciate, but there were some bits that I really didn't. it was just a little bit all over the place. It didn't really hit the chord for me, and it would look, yeah, it's just like that. I'm still gonna read the last one because I am intrigued and I want to know. Oh, it's the second one in the sequel, so I can't really speak about it without talking about too many spoilery bits, but yeah, that wasn't for the owls. So when I finished work, as it's now, oh, it's 6:30, I need to run soon. I have finished my arithmancy Rick and Morty. Oh, more than one author, right. So I finished Rick and Morty D&D comic. I'm gonna enter that into the tracker now. It's interesting, especially because we just started playing D&D again as well, so it's very like cool to see that type of adventures written by like, was co-written by Patrick Rothfuss, which was a plus. There were bits that I was just like, I think for Rick and Morty I enjoy the show more than the comic. It's just, I think that's the thing, because I know how it is as a show, so I really like that. But I really like the end, because Rick and Morty does that all the time. Like, it has this humor, but it has this like underlying sadness constantly, and I just really like to be like tugged at my heartstrings, you know, so I really appreciate for that. I don't know what the star rating would be yet, but it's basically the, you know, Rick and Morty, and then it's the D&D adventure. Is literally nothing else to talk about it if you know Rick and Morty at all. But I am gonna finally add something to the tracker of my own. So arithmancy, and then me and Logan are gonna go to the shop. We're thinking of taking Zeus for a little walk as well, because it's been really kind of restless, and we do that sometimes. You guys, it's insane how many pages we already read. It's only 5th day of the readathon, and we have already read 217,000 pages. And that's just for people who use the spreadsheet. It's insane. It's like, it fills me with such pride. And I need to re-edit that video that just didn't go anywhere yesterday. I need to re-edit that, which is like really annoying, but like whatever, and upload that. And I really want to take a bath today, because I've been wanting to do that, as I said, for so long. Actually, the D&D session yesterday was so much fun. The first time I played I didn't like it that much, but I think that was because I was really struggling to hear, and also every time I would speak, like, it would echo back, and it was just like not a pleasant experience. But this time it was really, really fun, and we had like such a fun adventure, and I'm looking forward to the next one. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. we start our magical all-nighter, which is a 24-hour where we basically try to read as much as we can. I still very much encourage people to like live their lives and not like stop living just because of that, but just prioritize reading if they can. And I personally will sleep, because my anxiety would just go a little bit, like, it's just not worth it at this point. I ain't that young anymore. But yeah, hopefully that will kick up more of that when we're having that magical all-nighter. But I'm gonna go do the stuff and then chat to you later. Oh my god, guys, I'm uploading. It's happened. Yay. It's 9 o'clock now. I'm running the bath. Well, I started running the bath, and I'm gonna go and chill and read there for a bit. Obviously I have to come out for 10, because that is where when the thing is, the class that on Twitter that I need to run. But I'm very excited for the bath. I'll show you how it looks like. Very, very excited, taking a prefix bath, you know. This is my lovely setting. It's not gonna be a long one though, because which is probably okay, because it's that. So 20 past 9, so I need to hurry. Morning. Oh, even though it's 11:30. I'm gonna do my hair, and I'm gonna do like a little sprint with you guys on Twitter for an hour, so I'm just gonna listen to my audiobook while I do that. I am apparently, because I listened to some in the bath yesterday, so I am on chapter 11, so like smack in the middle of that. So I'm gonna listen to that while I do my hair, and then I have an appointment at like close to 3 o'clock, I think, and then at 7 p.m. we actually have our magical all-nighter thing, which I didn't know, but it like sort of overlaps with that Dewey's or Dowie's, I can't remember, 24-hour readathon. I think that's how it started, so it's definitely not my original idea. But I really do want to like physically read this book though, because I feel like I do like the audiobook, but like obviously I want to like get everything right in this one. But since we have that later on today, I'm sure I got a chance. Didn't sleep that well, gonna be honest, so I'm a little bit like tired, but I haven't had my caffeine yet. I tried to sleep in later because during the night like I stayed awake for quite a few hours. But yeah, excited. We got 45 minutes until the magical all-nighter starts, so it's perfect for our dinner because we're just making dinner now. And then we're gonna go and start reading. Well, I'm gonna go and start reading, but I'm excited for it. And it is a go for the magical all-nighter. What is my TBR? I don't actually know. I want to really go for like what my mood is at that point in time, but I'm definitely gonna continue with the Transfigurations, which is an Ember and Transfiguration for An Ember in the Ashes, which I think is in the bedroom, so I'm gonna go get that soon, and I think that's what I'm gonna start with, although I need to check that I'm not in the middle of the audio chapter. If I am, then I'll just probably listen until that ends and then pick up. You get me. So I think I'm gonna go and do Rat Queens as well over the next 24 hours at some point, just to mix it up for like a little comic in there. I think Logan's gonna join in for a little reading sesh at some point. Yes?
Yeah, possibly.
What are you reading?
Way of Kings.
He's not doing Owls this year, which is fine, but like I will break up with him after this one. Yeah? Is that okay?
No.
Yeah, he's been just basically immersed into the creating D&D for us, which is why I really want him to actually read. Maybe during this like little readathon within readathon, the Rick and Morty D&D comic.
Yeah.
I think you would really enjoy it. You could do that on my phone, which also means that I cannot use my phone for distracting myself from reading, so it would work out actually pretty well. Yash. So I'm gonna go and get the book and tell you where about I am and move myself, I think, into the reading chair, which Zeus is currently taking, but I'm sure he's just waiting for me, right, Zeus? I'm sure that's the case. Anyway. Okay, it's literally like 40 minutes after the all-nighter thing started, and because of all of the social medias, I've done nothing at all other than replying to people and like sorting stuff out, which is like to be expected, but still I really need to get going. So I'm gonna pass this, like the Rick and Morty thing on my phone, to Logan to read. There you go. Okay, and I am starting on chapter 14 of this, so let me just, and I also have a cat here so I pretty much cannot move anywhere. We have the Hogwarts library ambience type of background usually, well not usually, like with people now on Twitter, but I'm pinned with a cat, so I'll put it on once he leaves. Okay, so chapter 14 is right here, and that is at page 127. So I'll see you in a bit and I'll catch up with you and we'll see how this goes. Hello, so I am loving this book so much. I'm so happy. I haven't had a book that's like possibly close to 5 stars so far. I mean, I'm not that far in. I am on 170 now. It is, I don't know what it is. Like I honestly am spending so much time interacting, but it's like it's part of it. Like it's fine. It's just I need to obviously understand that I'm not gonna be doing as much reading when I'm also trying to interact a lot with people, but it's the experience for everyone and I don't mind it, so it's fine. I just need to like stop sort of scolding myself for not reading. But it's 9:45 now and Logan has kindly went out to get some snacks for us. We are gonna go and try and reach 400,000 pages read by 7 p.m. tomorrow, like in total on a spreadsheet. I'm so excited. I don't know how much I will contribute, but it's all powered by you guys. You guys are the magic. So I'm very excited to see if we reach it. If not, then screw it, like it doesn't matter. But it would be cool if we did. I mean, if we do, then it does matter. If we don't, then it doesn't, you know. Like, I'm really enjoying it. The book itself, like the characters are going through so much turmoil, everything around, like all of the characters, I'm like already so attached to them, and they're going through such hardships, and their life, they're put in such situations that make them choose decisions that go against everything they believe in, but they have to for the, you know, basically for the greater good, or like whatever they're planning after. But it's heartbreaking, and it's so good. I love it so much. Hey guys, so I've spent an hour creating like a sort of path game for us, you know, where I have like a lot of choices and a lot of actual endings, for us to sort of like have like a rapid fire polls on Twitter, and then another hour hosting that. So we are already at 357,000 pages, so I'm very confident that we're gonna reach 400. Sorry, I'm losing my voice, it's like late, it's after 1 o'clock. I am on page, oh it's so annoying, I'm again stopping in the middle of the chapter. Why do I do that? Page 174. So I'm here in the book, which is not bad, but it's just like I did actually do a lot of reading. It's insane. And I'll speak to you first thing in the morning tomorrow. Bye. Morning. Well, 10 a.m. is not exactly when I anticipated on waking up, but I don't even remember the other alarm sounding, and yeah, whatever, it's 10 a.m. Yeah, can you pass me the book? I think there's only one. Thank you. Ta-da! I feel so tired. Look at this. He's like actually covered himself. This is just how attached Momo is to Logan. He now has a drawer that he sits in. Do that again? Wow.
Hey buddy. Just pointing at me.
And then like Logan has the arm there, and then Momo usually sits and hugs it.
You lie down. Do it for the camera. Almost.
Like, stop petting me, what the hell?
No, he's just crawling towards like that.
No, Mama. You have a good thing going.
Yeah, you've got a fucking drawer.
So close.
Yeah, it's very cute. Where's it now? Oh yes.
Little shuffle. Oh.
Trying to roll over.
Half of his body's like out. I love you so much.
Yeah, it's cute.
It is cute, it's a bit unsettling.
Unsettling.
Huh?
How's it unsettling?
Because it's not me!
Be jealous, just like Momo gets jealous.
Yeah, it's a circle. Hooray! I've moved from the bed to here. I'm gonna have my sandwich that I just made for myself and continue reading. I am so enjoying this book though. The issue is, well, it's not an issue, but it is like in a timed readathon a little bit. I don't want to I don't want to end it. I really don't want to end it, even though I know there's more books in the series, but I don't know if I will be able to include those in this readathon. So anyway, I just need to like get over myself and just read it. But I am currently, I'm just really enjoying all of the difficulties they have to go through. I'm here, so page 202. Sandwich, it's currently like almost 12, so pretty much having lunch. Wow. But yeah, I think my body's just like sort of exhausted, so I'm not mad at myself that I didn't wake up, but it does make for a little bit of a shit show of a 24-hour readathon. Still have 7 hours, so it's not that many, but we're fine. Our main character Lee is like trusting someone that I don't think she should. I am really liking Helene, but I really hope it's not going where I think it's going, because that would be so annoying. I'm not here for it. I hope not, but I'm so enjoying this book. Like, I'm really enjoying it. I love the writing style, I love the world, I love the mythology bits, and I love the characters and how complex their faith is, basically. I just scratch that. Currently, I really do not like Helena. Helen, I think. Ooh, I know I'll like her at the end, but like, so annoyed. I am obsessed with this book. Today I've done nothing else but read this book, so this middle chunk is how much I read. This is how much I have left. But to mix it up, I think I'm gonna set up some watercoloring for myself, and while I do that, it's the same project that I've been working on for a while now, which I want to keep a secret for a little while. And I'm gonna swap into it for the audiobook and see if I can do both simultaneously, because obviously I do not want to miss anything from this book. I do, however, have a cat here. I think I'm getting a little bit ill because I'm losing my voice and like this is still really sore. I'm gonna set that up and then I'm gonna doodle stuff. 2 hours, a little bit over 2 hours left, I think, but I probably will go over that because I still want to like read Rat Queens and stuff, although this is a lot of progress for me. Let me check how many pages, because we have also reached 400,000 pages as well, so our like collective goal has been reached. But we were saying we might even hit 500,000, which would be insane. So I'm just gonna go and check now what the number is. Obviously I can't add anything of my own yet because I haven't finished it, but once I finish this I'll add my 400 something pages to this. 448,648 pages, so it's so much. And obviously some people still have like the majority of this left because their time zones would obviously work different. Continue on listening, but I love it. There's bits and pieces that are like annoying, but like it's minor things and it's very believable. And there's also, by the way, like a lot of triggers here for abuse, attempted rape and stuff like that, but I love how these topics are handled, and I love that they're not sort of avoided as well, because I find that often YA does that. But this one is so brutal but so well done. Oh, I just love it so much. I'm so happy. Like, this year I haven't given anything 5 stars. This is shaping up to be at least a very strong 4.
The cold takes my breath away, cutting through my thin clothes like an icy scythe.
Hooray! I have just finished the book. I loved it. Obviously you guys seen that I couldn't put this down and do anything else. I'm gonna go insert that in the tracker and also put it in my bullet journal, then I'll show you. I didn't get to anything else, but I'm still happy because I basically read the majority of this book today, or like this much I think, which is a lot for me in a fantasy especially. So I'm just very excited that I have read this one, and I think I might see about including the second one, maybe. I don't know how long the other one's gonna take me. The big one that I have is, but yeah, I need to do the one thing on Twitter, but I thought I'll pop in and let you know I've done it. Hooray! It's probably gonna be a 5 star. Obviously still have to go through compile, but I do not see why it would not. So, well, my computer just basically died on us. We have tried a lot of things. We have tried, we're basically always going into like different modes while it's loading, but it's basically on like a restart repeat and it doesn't actually load. I do not have a backup, of course I don't, because why would I, right? And I'm fairly certain my Apple Care has ran out as well, so that's great. So I booked an appointment for tomorrow 9:30 because apparently that is the only time available before Sunday, so better be there tomorrow, so I'll just have to work much later. But hopefully they can fix it. They say to have a backup, but I do not have a backup. But anyway, it's just like that's how I spend the last like 4 hours trying to fix this. So on this fun note, I think I'll probably just end it here. But we're trying to reinstall it, but it doesn't let us as well, even with the solution that it's supposed to let us. It's just the weirdest thing. So hopefully it doesn't. I hope that I don't lose all my files and an arm and a leg. That'd be good. But anyway, on this cheerful note, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.